Okay, yeah. So one of the recent changes is like I added in shredders and cut some water elementals. I realized like maybe one of the weaknesses of Grinder Mage like that doesn't do enough DPS, and with Corruptor as like a 5/4, I think I'm trying to switch into more of like 5/4s and 4/3s instead of like 3/6s and 5/7s. Something something more aggressive that can like race a little bit easier. It makes it much easier against like Handlock in particular because 3/6s are so bad against giants like 8/8 in creature fights. I used to run 2 BGHs for that reason, but it's too much stuff. 3 dragons, 5 dragon activation minions. I don't have 5, right? It's 4. But I would use 5 if I want to rend. I tried rend, I actually rather just have another BGH. One Belcher is weird, but I was 75 drops, so I had to just cut one. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, so the reason why I feel good about, I guess I never explained it, but the reason why I feel pretty good about using 3 dragons and 4 activators, okay, so I have a weird mulligan strategy. I've never mulliganed a dragon, or my last dragon, so I have 2, I'll mulligan 1. So that's one thing I do. Nah, I don't usually play the dragons. It's cool because my dragons are your Sarah and Drakes, meaning they're very late game. Like, you'd rather play another 5-drop than Drake. You don't really play Drake on turn 5. You only play if you have to. And the other thing is I'm a duplicate deck, so a lot of times like I play a minion duplicate like Warmental Shredder, and then I just replay them. So like you never really have to play your dragons. That's the reason why this strategy didn't work out when I tried it for Paladin. If you try for Paladin, then like you run out of stuff and you have to play your Drakes, and then it's like weird. For like Grinder Mage in particular, as a duplicate deck, I think it works out fine to just do 3 dragons only. I think Watermental is preferable though in this matchup as your 4-drop. It's good. I got my dragon. It's like what I usually mulligan for. It's like it's so weird, like why you would like want to keep your Sarah, but it's just so important to have 1 dragon in your hand because like you have 4 of those cards that rely on you having a dragon. So I would have just kept your Sarah too. So matchups for this deck, I don't know what it's good good against Grinder Mage. I think it's good against Warrior, and like we'll have to see against other stuff. One of the reasons why I like Technician so much in this deck over, say, like a Spider Tank, it's only 1 bigger, but 3/5 is a lot better than 3/4. So many breakpoints like True Silver, Deathbite, Swipe, a lot of 4 damage attacks like Shredder and stuff. The other reason is because you're not just playing 1 Technician. Like, Spider Tank's not good enough to duplicate, and Technician is. You can play 6 Technicians in 1 game, and if you're playing 6 Spider Tanks in 1 game, it feels a lot worse. It's like, because, this 1 minion can be played so many times over and over again that 1 health matters a lot more than if you're just, potentially playing 2 Technicians versus 2 Spider Tanks. I would never play Sylvanas in Mage. You have to, like, if you've ever played, like, Control Mages, Sylvanas is a very special card for this deck because I don't know, Mage just use Sylvanas so well with like Flame Strike, Duplicate. Like Duplicate, it's really awkward to leave Sylvanas up, and then it's like Duplicate, Sylvanas. It's just I don't know. It's like it's really good with Mage. Like something weird about it. Like leading into Flame Strike and stuff. Shade is not like it's too aggressive of a card to play in these decks. Shade is for like if you can afford to hide it and like combo people down as Druid. It's okay. I used Shade before, but as like a 3/3 in the first turn instead of 3/5 against aggro, which is like one of your big weaknesses of this kind of deck, it just trades with the Knife Juggler. It's not nearly good enough for like a 3/2. You want stuff with more health early. So he did play Corsair as like combo warrior. This is awkward for him though. How he set it up, went face instead of trading with the Technician. Nice to burn like another execute into this, or I guess I might just trade it in. Owl? Okay, so Owl against this kind of mage. Not many targets, honestly. It's nice to stop the draw. I think I will stop the draw. The problem is this is like two 1 health minions, so it's kind of like weak to a Whirlwind, but then if I trade and play Azure Drake, it's weak to Deathbite. So I'm going to be weak to something no matter what. This is probably less weak to Whirlwind than Azure Drake is a Deathbite too. Another thing is to stop the card draw. So important to stop the card draw versus this kind of deck. His deck plays so badly, like in 1 or 2 card mode, because it's like a combo deck. If you're in 1 card mode as a Grim Patron Wearer, you're like just useless. And I don't feel like there's many targets to Owl. There's like nothing, I think, unless you're counting Grom. I guess the same as a Whirlwind. That's kind of a target to science, I guess, but usually not sure if you have time for it. There's also like Frothing, Patron. They're like targets, but I usually just Flame Strike Patrons. Frothing shouldn't be hard to take out with a Frostbolt or a Corruptor after.
Back to work.
These are all my dragons, but I can play them, just keep Ysera. I don't know, like Alex and Druid, I've seen some nice Alex Druids before. Like the Alex and then combo, it's like a cool combo. But Harrison seems really good right now, in particular, just because,
Death to the pretenders.
Oh, huh. What am I doing? Okay, no, I wouldn't do that. Harrison's really good right now because of Patron War. I thought I could Frostbolt and play Belcher, and Ping, which I can't. So I'm gonna just Frostbolt, play Belcher, set up for Flame Strike. I guess I should do this, though. Perfect. Hope it's duplicate. Like, it's really important to use your, like, the Frostbolt freeze effect in this deck to set up for Flame Strikes. I might wait for Flame Strike anyways, though, because I want to save it for patrons. Oh, that's pretty lucky. I almost didn't mind if he kills my minions, because it would duplicate, give me something to do next turn. I actually have Ysera, so, I'm gonna play Ysera if that's all he does and just go face. I'm not gonna kill Dr. Boom if I have Sludge Belcher up. I'm gonna leave up Dr. Boom. Kill this for sure though. Okay. Feels kind of gross though. Like 7-4 doesn't do anything actually. It's kind of weird. Like I don't care about 7-4. Although I kind of do. 7-4 can kill the Belcher and then you can combo. There's not that many targets. This is like the only target other than Grom and Frothing, but Frothing's not a great target. The problem is I don't like playing Drake in big game because like that I don't have any more dragons. I might just keep Ysera and never play Ysera.
Death to the pretenders. I've got the beast in
It's so good to play Ysera though in a way because he's like he doesn't have Brawl in this deck. He has Execute. He's used one already. He has to Execute the Belcher probably as well to set up for the patrons, and this guy could take over the game. I probably would take early game anyways, just with this board. I'll just see. If you're ahead against Patron War, and you don't have a board that's weak to combo, then I think you'll win with any minions. Like, there's still a lot of power, so... I was, like, building stuff all day. Building, like, desks and stuff. Set up my computer. I didn't have time to set up, like, the sounds and, like, for donations and stuff. I think he's dead. He's playing off 2 cards as a combo deck. He's only gonna get like not much here. 2 patrons at the end of this turn. I guess only 1. He's probably trading instead of going face. So I'm not even gonna Flame Strike, I think. Maybe just trade both and play double Belcher. I can actually play both. No, double Belcher's better.
Gotcha.
If those are less scary, I would love to use Belchers to protect. Like in just like normal like basics of Hearthstone, it's so good to use Belchers to protect 5/1s and 4/1s. It's kind of weird to play dull Belcher trade off for 5/1 4/1, but then there's no way I can leave up patrons and and Warsong commanders. So okay, that's weird. I don't care that much about Grom anyways, right now, because I can just like trade Shredder into Grom pretty much, or just Flame Strike plus Shredder. I can use Polymorph here. California is great. I like the scenery around. West LA is really nice. A lot of Asian food around. It's like a ramen place. This for lunch today is good.
Armor made to fit.
Probably play AI over Ysera. I still have Tinker Talents and everything. Oh, I love this chair. It's like it automatically leans back. Then it's like goes back.
Everyone, get in here! Well played.
Well played.
It's like a chair I bought from IKEA. I don't know the name of it. They do name all their stuff though, IKEA, I think. All like the what Nordic names or something.
I wonder.
This deck's actually pretty good in Patron where you just out heal them and AoE down their patrons. Sometimes they can't kill you, often. I guess oftentimes they can't kill you. I like Fatigue Dusting and Patron Warriors so far. With the coin, I'm tempted to keep the 4-drop. I usually keep Water Elemental if I have the coin, so I could coin it out, especially with Mad Scientist. That's perfect. This is actually probably comparable to Water Elemental in this matchup. Maybe it is better to do 2 Waters and 1 Shredder. We'll see. I like the addition of Shredder though, especially against Handlock. And the fact that they're like 5/4 aggressively. What is it? I don't know, like aggressively balanced minions. Stuff with more attack than life. Oops. This hand's not too important to pull out Duplicate. Not right away. I have like a good curve, second Shredder, a 5-drop, Frostbolt Flame Strike. It's like I would try harder to pull out Duplicate if I needed to, but I don't need to that much. That's so annoying. It's like a perfect breakpoint. Not a great option for me. That's one of the reasons why Shredder I was hesitant, because this is a situation right now where I'm scared, because if I go Shredder and trade, play the other Shredder, I don't like. I might get Duplicate, or probably will, and then this Death Rattle minion is weird, right? Because I might get duplicated. I guess I'm gonna play more efficiently. I have to. Didn't have a dragon, but a little bit unfortunate. At least like this war is pretty good against Rag. 3 Death Rattle minions right now. I guess it's not Death Rattle, but it's like nice if it absorbs it. I'm like so close to dying. I guess hopefully that gets barrier at this point. Still a hard turn for me. Like Flame Strike, I can I guess I had to attack first because the Boombots attack the Dr. Boom and Flame Strike. I could also attack Rag and Flame Strike if that's better to leave up a Dr. Boom. Actually, it's probably better to leave up Dr. Boom since I have a barrier anyways. Oh, yeah, whatever. Because 7-3 I can Frostbolt. I would probably die anyways, so well.
Where shall I strike?
Well played.
Four attack minion is so good against Priest. I'm gonna keep my Dragon again, like that's how this deck is working. Even though he stares like extra bad against Priest, because you might not even play it on turn 9 because of Mind Control. It's actually like really bad because if they don't have Mind Control, people are playing like Shrink Master Cabal. If you Sarah Shrink Master Cabal, but I'm still gonna keep it because of Dragon. Keep the Shredder because of the coin. One time I like powered out your Sarah on turn 8 with coin to play her in Mind Control, and then it got like Savant's Death as well. I'm just done playing a Sarah against Priest.
I'll show them all.
The damned stand ready.
Alright, that curves out better, probably. That should be better. 3-5 here. I'm actually weak to Shadow Menace. I probably wouldn't have done anything different though, even if I thought about it. Because like, it's too weird to just say this on my guy. I'm not so weak because at least I get the ping on this guy before it gets worse for me. If this matchup's going into fatigue as well, I actually just keep this secret in my deck still, so.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
I kind of want to avoid playing Mad Scientist.
I wonder.
There's a Cabal here. I actually have a decent idea, which is don't play anything below like 3 or something, like 2, and then if I need an Explosive Sheep, I can play Mad Scientist Explosive Sheep.
Does not scare me. The damned stand ready. By the power of Ragnarok, I have the power!
Is someone injured? You might feel a little tingle.
211, I think I might want to just polymorph it instead of like waiting too long about it. Flame Strike is like the most important card in this matchup. Polymorph plus Drake sounds good. One problem is that I'm leaving up Northshire, but even if I play Sylvanas, I'm kind of leaving up Northshire. Use one Holy Nova. Circles, I don't know. It might go to fatigue. Like drawing cards in this matchup might not be a big deal to some extent. Kind of tempted to play Sylvanas here. Other option I have is like polymorphing and playing Drake. Probably play Drake first at that point. The thing is, he doesn't really have a good answer for Sylvanas.
Do. Time runs out on me. I have no time for games.
I probably want to play it like sooner rather than later. It probably is better for me to polymorph the Sylvanas because it does more damage and you can heal it, whereas like the Drake doesn't get taken out by the Death Lord. I'll probably just play this. Like, I get a feeling that I'm gonna need duplicate. Hopefully, it just doesn't steal it because,
I dream and the world.
like right now, I'm just like trying to buy time to draw Flame Strike. I need duplicate to like play Belchers over and over again or something. I can almost clear the board, leaving up just like Ysera. Actually, not really. I can't really even do that.
What to do?
It's just looking bad.
Do.
Probably play Corruptor, kill Northshire Cleric, and be done with it.
Wield the power.
Since I used like Polymorph on Ysera, it's like basically my only answer for Ysera other than just like killing with minions.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
This game wouldn't be so bad for me in this situation if there wasn't Ysera, because like I can stall out for a long time with this deck with heal bots and stuff. Corruptors, like just killing like the minions that are hidden behind the taunts, just kill it so it does damage. But Ysera's taking over the game, unfortunately. So Sheep Ping is like 3 mana. I can Sheep Ping Frostbolt and Corruptor. Otherwise, I can just Frostbolt, Corruptor, Ping, and don't Sheep. The Sheep Ping is only killing the sheep. It's getting some damage in on the other stuff. It's probably not worth it.
I wield the power. Power flows through me.
Alright, I'm not beating him now.
I can wait and fish all day.
I'm keeping big game against Warlock. It's like just too risky if it's handlock. Ziz using some targets as well. Usually against Warlock, I just keep like all the weird stuff, like Owl, Sheep, Big Game Hunter, like basically all like the weird, unhonest stuff, like not the normal minions.
Hello.
Because Sheep is actually good against Zoo as well. I won't. Probably not going to be playing big game on 3 either, even against Zoo.
Put this apple on your head.
That's a good draw. I'll just use it later. I don't think I'm using it this turn. Valuing that over the Frostbolt. It's like a 4-drop you can Consecrate. It's basically like a Consecrate. It's not nearly as good as Consecrate, but...
I come.
like it hurts your own minions too. It doesn't do damage. But it's also more versatile, like you can play it on turn 2.
My shield for Argus.
That belongs in a museum.
I'm just dropping him while I can. His board doesn't seem so bad yet. I don't really have my duplicate plus solid minion rolling like Water Metal or something, but I do have a lot of removal.
Why do you go? Get in there and fight, maggot!
It might have been better to play Sheep here, because like, this is a thing where Sheep's not the same as Consecrate. If he just leaves up his board, like I can't really Sheep. I mean I can Sheep, it's just like, it hurts my Water Elemental as well. I have some options though with the Owl Sheep. I'm at the Owl before I Sheep, which is really weird. It's like another reason why it's not nearly as good as Consecrate. Otherwise I don't have the Sheep, because the only minions like Juggler that's dying. Like the other two are Death Rattles. It might be better for me to just leave up the Juggler one more turn. Let's see what I get. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. It might have been better to silence the Creeper, actually, because it can attack and get the Knife Jugglers out. Not sure, the 4/4 is much harder to deal with. I think this is actually better because of the Sheep. That's pretty lucky for me. I think this is like almost as bad as you can get. Flame Imp and the Void Walker maybe, but even like 2-drop demons are stronger than this, like
So
Mistress of
many
Pain.
possibilities.
Mistress of Pain I'm not sure. Succubus is stronger. I guess I'd rather have a Mistress of Pain for him in this situation. I don't care about his life, so. One problem like, against Zoo is like after you clear, they can refill the board. You can't take the tempo back, which is like why he's using like Flamewaker, or not Flamewaker for a while. Like Volcanic Drake is kind of good at that. I'm using Emperor right now because I want to take like because of that reason. Trying to just use cheap stuff.
I wield the power.
I basically need one card that like can take tempo from Zoo, I think. Emperor is something because it makes yourself cheaper. Another card you can use like Volcanic Drake. Another one's like Flame Cannon, maybe. It's like a kind of a tempo card. I'm not sure. Flame Cannon I think it's more for Rogue though.
So many possibilities.
He seems to have a situational hand. Probably like Implosion. Power Whelming maybe. Owl. I'm trying to think what's reasonable. Mal'Ganis, I guess, would be reasonable. Especially since it doesn't buff any of his demons right now. Alright, well, that's pretty bad for me. I'm just gonna beat Jason Mal'Ganis. Kill the two small guys.
Stop distracting me!
Death to the pretenders.
And play Sarah. How do I want to trade? It's probably better to trade like this. Dream's a good pickup. I basically need a heal bot right now, or an Ice Barrier, because I'm gonna get really low here, and then I die to like Doomguard at any point. It's nice to Dream this Void Terror though. It's like a hard card to play from hand. Wait a minute. Something to think about is, if he can't kill me here, which he probably can't with how long he's tanking, he needs to think about not dying here, because I can potentially kill him. 8 plus 8, 16. Wow, I'm really close to killing him. Yeah, I only need 3 damage to kill him, and I have a card. So I would have killed him with a Corruptor. Oh no, I don't have a dragon anymore. Do I have AoE? Sheep? Yeah, perfect. Sheep, ping, dream. I'm gonna go... Actually, wait a minute.
Gotcha.
I shall bring you rest.
Because I can dream BGH. Sheep ping is 3 mana. That's better.
I've got the beast in my sight.
It wouldn't matter. I was like thinking about maybe just dreaming his Dr. Boom, and it probably doesn't matter that much because he's dead. Can't really play Dr. Boom anyways. Seems a little bit better though. I actually don't think it's a big difference. But the big difference is like, I guess it cost me almost nothing because I had nothing else to play with the mana. Since I couldn't play Shredder and Corruptor and Shoot Ping anyway, so...
Who dares summon me?
Okay. Oh, I can get a barrier. People have been telling me my room looks exactly the same. It kind of does, I realize. It's because like white walls are pretty generic. Like every room has that. I haven't decorated yet.